Okay, on page 221, we're going to talk about degrees, minutes, seconds. It's another way to measure degrees, and it just breaks the degree down into smaller pieces, and it's used a lot in navigation. So what you need to do is pause the video for a second and go through and read all of this and a little bit of history, and then we'll talk about the examples. Okay, so you should have read through this material. The degree symbol is this, and for minutes and for seconds, and these were listed over here, but they get cut off by your hole punches. I apologize for that. So at the bottom it says that if I want to convert a degree, let me show this so you can read it. If I want to convert a degree, 2 degrees, minutes, seconds, I take the whole part and I leave it alone. Then I take the 0.72 and I'm going to multiply it by 60 because there's 60 minutes in an hour. So that means that when I take this 0.72 of a degree and multiply by 60, I get 43 whole minutes. So 43 minutes. And we'll put a little minute sign on it. So now I have 0.2, some change of a minute. Well, I'm going to multiply that again by 60 because there's 60 seconds in a minute, which means I have 12 seconds. So now my answer is that my 35.72 degrees is really 35 degrees, 43 minutes, and 12 seconds. So now we're going to try the following. So I'm going to hold on to my whole part and make that my degree. I'm going to take my 65, or my 0.65, sorry, and I'm going to multiply by 60 to find out how many whole minutes I have. So 0.65 times 60 in my calculator screen is 39. So I have 39 minutes. There is no seconds here because there is no decimal here with the 39. So that's all you have to do. So I'm going to take my 86 degrees and leave it alone. I'm going to take my 0.125 and multiply by 60. So I have 7 whole minutes, and I'm going to take my 0.5 and multiply by 60 again, and I have 30 whole seconds. To go from degrees, minutes, seconds to just degrees, it's backwards. Instead of multiplying, we're going to divide. So you take your 25, leave it alone for a second. You have 15 out of 60 minutes, so 15 out of 60. And then we have 30 out of the 3,600 seconds that are in an hour. So then we add up all these decimal places and add them to the 25 whole degrees that we had, and that gets me back to my degree instead of breaking it down. So what you're doing is you're taking the 52 degrees plus 28 out of 60 minutes, and then 22 out of 3,600 seconds. And you can just type it in one foul swoop in the calculator. So you're going to type 52 plus fraction 28 over 60 plus fraction 22 over 3,600, too many zeros, enter. And it's going to give you a fraction. Make sure you get the decimal approximation. So this is equal to 52.473 degrees. Remember, we always run out of 3 decimal places unless told otherwise. So 38 for the next one, 138 degrees plus 45 over 60 plus 58 over 3,600. So 138 plus 45 over 60 plus 58 over 3,600. 138.766 degrees. So now you're converting from degrees, minutes, and seconds to degrees and vice versa.